Boom, boom, this is Kenry. Welcome back to the channel. All right, so, well, a little bit of crossing void here. We've got a problem. Uh, Seems we've hit a roadblock with the game here. Roadblock is 9 dash story level 930. Um, can't beat this round. To beat this round, you need to kill. Well, first of all, the problem is the center is Kirito. He's at 75,000 hit points, and they stuck him in the center, which is bad. The second is they've got Lifa, who does a heal for like 10,000, and they've stuck her in the rear, um, which is not, both of those are problems. Um, I can't beat them in the time. It's not so much them. I can't beat in 7 rounds. Not, I never died. I'm still alive at 7 rounds. It's just I haven't been able to kill. I've been able to take down Asuna, who's at the front, and I've been able to take down Kirito in the center, but didn't have enough moves to take down Lifa. And then on vice versa, I've been able to take down Asuna in the front and then take down Lifa, but I haven't been able to have enough turns to take down Kirito. 75,000 is just ridiculous amount of hit points. That's well above where we're at. The 35,000 is the standard at this level, um, and this is the big roadblock because I'm only halfway through. The first level that you get the mats to get in your 6 stars at 927, which I 3-starred. This is where you get that first one. The second one is here on 930. You get the gold one, but the others are in 10-2. I think like 10-2 or 3, and 10 middle of 10-6. Won't be able to get those mats until I get past this particular level. So I've stopped progressing through the story, and what I'm doing right now is going back and maxing out my skills on all of the characters to see if that helps, because I've already maxed out my armor, of course. So I've maxed out Miyuki's skills, um, and max out it for them is 20. You can't go any farther until you're 6-starred. So so I've got her maxed out. Um, I've got Zero maxed out. Oh no, I think I got a few more on Zero because I don't think 78 is the max. Yeah, I got a few more I can get on Zero, but I do have Asuna maxed out and Makoto's maxed out. So I'm going to go ahead and focus on doing Zero, finish her up, doing Tuma and um, Kirito, and try to get them all maxed out, um, and see if that helps. They're close to being maxed, but they're not quite there yet. Just having to go back through some of the earlier story levels and farm those to get the materials to do it. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm seeing if that helps, but no, that's not a very good look sticking something like this this early in the game, something this difficult. You're going to need to have an era. You're going to need to have a somebody that can attack the center and somebody that can attack the back. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it in time. In 7 moves, I could probably do it in 9. I've run it several times. As you can see, Kirito in the center there, he's at 75,000. And this buff that you see applied right here, these 3 buffs, they can't be dispelled. They're not removable. Um, CO cannot be removed. So, and I've tried to remove this unrivaled, and they can't remove it either. So these buffs, they're applied in the back. I guess we'd have to kill him. But as you can see, um, it's not a good look. It makes the game very difficult. Um, with what I've currently got, I've tried different methods to see what I can do, but haven't been able to get to get where I need to. So anyway, watch. I'm going to do is a spell right now on Asuna, and as you can see, it didn't remove it. So that whatever buff that's applying is still is still, applicable, so it can't be dispelled. What I've been trying to do is try to focus on area attacks and see if I can just try to bring them all down. Um, but that doesn't work because Leafa can heal. She can heal on the back there for 10. But so unless you got something that can get her, the best thing would probably be to take her out first. But I don't have any. None of my characters are specific to rear damage, which means you're going to need other characters to complete this particular level. The setup that I have won't work on it. And the other setup I got that does my purify, that's not going to help either, because I'm not dying. Um, it's just I just run out of turns. Uh, I'll try to focus on area attacks for this and to see if it helps. Um, but with Leafa doing that 10,000 heal on the back there, it just heals them up. There's no use, I could do dispels, but I've tried sealing Leaf in the back, but for some reason seal doesn't work either because she still comes out and does the heal. So I'm hoping that if I max out my skills and just get a little bit tougher, because the drops in this game you can't focus on, so rear attackers, I'm sure there's one in the game, but I don't think I have any right now. I might have to go looking through, but as it stands, I'm going to give this one a few more try. Okay, see, the dispel would work on, but she doesn't have anything that needs expelled. Yeah, you got to be able to attack the rear and the center in this one, or you don't have any chance at all of beating this particular level. Say 3 remaining turns. This will take knock Asuna down pretty good. See, there she's out. But see, there's Leafa with that heal. She just healed herself for 7,000. And I've only got 2 turns left. So it's not going to be enough. Activate the impression weapon here. Yeah, none of these dispels are going to work. As you can see, I'm still above 10,000 on Mother 2s. See, I could seal in the back. That'll do 10,000 damage, but it doesn't seal her. It only seals him. And that's the problem. I need something to do rear attack, but I don't have anything that does rear. None of my characters are designed specifically for rear attack. Okay, so yeah, I've been to this place before, and I just don't have enough time. He's still at 31,000. I just don't have enough turns. Um, One short. See, 249. See, that's pretty good. That's pretty much the closest I've got. But as you can see, none of my characters died. They just ran out of turns. So I'm gonna go back to the beginning of the game, and not to the beginning, but back to the beginning levels. I think it's level 4, and finish up the mat gathering and max out my skills and see if that'll help. Hopefully, with a little bit more skill damage, I can take them out. As you can see, I was really close, but that's a pretty hard. That's a pretty hard level. Sticking somebody in the center with 75,000 when the average is 35,000 is just. I see that as a intentional block. I see that as an intentional way to force you to go back to the beginning of it's just not a good look, considering the other issues that this game has with energy accumulation and stuff like that. So stopping your progression through the game. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, if you're going to, I see this as them wanting you to spend money. I probably want you to spend money on another S character, maybe a Sean or somebody like that. I'm sure with the S Sean, I wouldn't have any trouble with that level. She just, with her bleeds and stuff, and Asuna Miyuki, I probably wouldn't have trouble, but I don't want to spend money on this game because it's not stable enough. Um, I play it on my phone most of the time because it's just a lot easier, but I still have areas where it says it's not connected to the network, and it freezes up. Even just getting it up on the emulator to do the video is it took me 3 times to try to get it started this morning. They said that they were Crossing Void chose Nox as their emulator of choice. They say they've optimized it for it. I'm using Nox, and they have not optimized it for it. And if they did a very poor job optimizing it. But yeah, so I enjoy the game because I enjoy a lot of the anime that the characters are in, but it's just not a good look. So I'll give it a little try, max out my skills, come back, see if I can get through it. Because I need to get through it because I need to get to middle of 10 to get those other two. You'll notice problems in story level 9. I had several of these story levels. I had to, for instance, this one right here. You will need to do this one manually because you will have to do a lot of dispel because she throws out a lot of buffs with that chair. So there were a couple levels through 9 here which I had to do manually. But as you can see, I got some. I 3-starred them. I was not having any trouble until I hit this level. And when they threw 75,000 in the center. Not a good look. 75,000, if Asuna had it in the front, I could probably beat it. I wouldn't have any trouble. But putting them at the center and then putting the healer that does that much healing at the back, definitely want a specific set of characters to make that level to be passed with any look. So, not a setup that I have, and I'm not going to spend the money on it because I don't think they've deserved to get money with their the game instability. So that's where we're at. So I just wanted to give you an update. I'm going to go ahead and go back do that, see if that helps. I'll post another video in a few more days to see how things are going. But yeah, definitely not a good look for from a free-to-play standpoint, which is what I'm trying to do. I wanted to beat the whole story in free-to-play, and they're already getting to the point where I'm not seeing that happen. That's not to mention the gacha, which is not offering any way to get characters from a playing the game standpoint. Other characters, Destiny Child, that offering free characters as long as you play the game, you have a chance to get the character, that the new character that you're pulling up. They're doing that here. It's just not a good look. Not a very good look for the game. And I notice I've been hearing that they've had a lot of drop off with players, and I can understand why. There are other games out there that are much more much easier in terms of participating in the game and getting some characters that you'd like to continue, and those games will be successful. I'm not really sure that this one will. It just doesn't have the right look, but I'm going to give it a little bit more try just because I enjoy the characters, and we'll see where we go from here. But I just want to give you a heads up, let you know where we're at and that I haven't forgot about it, and we will give you true back in a few days, and we'll see exactly if we're able to get through that level, because to get to 6-star going to have to get to the middle of 10, so we'll see. Probably should have put something like what they've thrown in here with the 75,000 character. Probably should have put it in 10 after you were able to get your 6 stars on some of your characters. That way you'd have been able to progress. But no, not a good look. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching. Put a like on the video if you like it. And you can go ahead and click subscribe if you want me to drop out. I try to drop a video on a daily basis. So this is Kenrir signing out.